Hello, and welcome to the RAE Systems MultiRAE training. In this training series, we will cover various aspects related to the usage and basic maintenance of the MultiRAE product family, including calibration, power-up, sensor and battery replacement, data log download, and more. Let's get started. The MultiRAE has been engineered for efficient field maintenance. Its intelligent interchangeable sensors store calibration information, alarm levels, and other important data so that they can be swapped in the field. The sensor replacement process on the MultiRAE starts with the removal of the belt clip and the rubber boot. Turn the MultiRAE face down and unscrew the Phillips screw that holds the belt clip in place. Set the belt clip aside. Now use the included hex tool to remove the two hex screws holding the rubber boot attached to the instrument. Set the screws aside. Next, remove the rubber boot by pulling on the bottom part of it towards the back, and then gently lift it over the filter and the gas inlet. Set the rubber boot aside. The MultiRAE sensors are located in the sensor compartment at the back of the instrument. The sensor compartment cover is held in place by 4 Phillips screws. So the next step in the sensor replacement process would be to remove these 4 Phillips screws. Next step is to remove the sensor compartment cover. Here you can see all the 5 sensors neatly seated in the respective sensor slots. Let's say I wanted to replace the CO sensor. So I would pull it out with my fingers carefully, remove the used sensor, and install a new one. Each sensor has keys on it to simplify the sensor insertion process. The sensor can go into the sensor slot only one way. Make sure you match the keys on the sensor with the openings in the sensor slot. Insert the sensor all the way in. Now all you need to do is to reassemble the instrument, reinstall the rubber boot and the belt clip, and the sensor replacement process is complete. First, let's reinstall the sensor compartment cover. We'll reinstall the 4 Phillips screws that hold it in place. Next step is to reinstall the rubber boot. The rubber boot reinstallation process is actually the reverse of the rubber boot removal process. So we would start reinstalling the rubber boot from the very top by inserting the filter and the gas inlet into the respective top parts of the rubber boot, and then reinstall the bottom part of the rubber boot. It is a pretty easy process. Then we should reinstall the 2 hex screws that hold the rubber boot in place. We'll use the supplied hex tool to do so. And finally, the alligator clip is the only one that's left to be reinstalled. The sensor replacement process is now complete. It is advisable to verify that the sensors are fully and properly seated in the sensor slot by turning the unit on. If you don't get a sensor error message on boot up, you've done a proper job of sensor replacement. We at RAE Systems hope that you have found this video to be useful and informative. Please stay tuned for more RAE Systems videos, and thank you for watching.